Joe Rogan recently had Alonzo Bodden on his podcast. For 12 minutes of that podcast, they talked about guns and gun laws. I feel these types of conversations are a great insight into the way a lot of people in this country see guns and gun laws. Unfortunately, a good amount of that information that was shared on this video was misinformed. So that the people that need to see this are inclined to actually watch it, I'm going to address each point in a series of videos to keep them short and shareable.
You know, it's funny because people say that people have accused me of being anti-gun, and I'm like, no, I'm not anti-gun. I'm pro-common sense.
Of all the people who are having the gun conversation on the public stage, it's usually only the pro-gun people that actually have common sense knowledge about guns. Most anti-gun politicians, groups, and a lot of personalities don't know the first thing about firearms. So how are we supposed to have a common sense conversation about guns with people who don't have a common sense knowledge about guns?
Semi-automatic weapons are not just about gun control, this is about national security. You know that these weapons can shoot down airplanes, they can blow up a railroad.
But some of these bullets, as you saw, have an incendiary device on the tip of it, which is a heat-seeking device.
There's been a lot of people that have been shot by an unloaded gun.
This is a ghost gun. This right here has ability with a 30 caliber clip to disperse with 30 bullets within half a second.
But I read the legislation and it said that it would regulate barrel shrouds. What's a barrel shroud and why should we regulate that?
But that was the best bill they could get out at that particular time. I actually don't know what a barrel shroud is. I believe it's a shoulder thing that goes up.
I've held an AR-15 in my hand. I wish I had it. It is as heavy as 10 boxes that you might be moving.
When the vast majority of people talking about guns don't have a common sense knowledge about guns, it's literally impossible to have an honest common sense conversation about gun laws. Not to mention, this idea of common sense when it comes to guns is unnecessary. We've already addressed the common sense aspect of gun laws. Common sense says you shouldn't be able to murder someone with your gun. That's why murder is illegal. Common sense says criminals should not be able to own a gun. Thus, it's illegal for criminals to own guns. Common sense says you shouldn't be allowed to sell a gun to a criminal. Thus, selling guns to criminals is illegal. Common sense says someone with mental health issues who has demonstrated a propensity to harm themselves and others shouldn't have guns. Thus, those types of people having guns is illegal. Common sense says if I have a concealed carry permit, I should be able to carry my gun across state lines to protect myself. But wait, I can't. Common sense says criminals don't obey laws, yet still we have gun-free zones. Common sense says if you ban high-capacity magazines, then only the criminals will have them. Yet, here you are essentially saying we should ban high-capacity magazines. So you can scream common sense all you want, but common sense, as you can see, ain't so common. The gun debate is not an easy debate. It's intricate and complicated. That's why we've been having this debate for damn near a century now. Right now, there's a culture war against the Second Amendment, which is why I need your help spreading our message to counter their message. You can help do this by leaving a comment, sharing this video, and clicking the bell and subscribe button. Let my voice be your voice, and let them know you want to keep America tactical, because the right to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed wasn't a suggestion, it was a directive. Also, if you're wondering where to purchase your AR-15s are essential, I will not comply. I am the militia. I lost all my guns in a boating accident, and your state-specific Keep America Tactical shirt, click the link next to my head or the link in the description section. Or if you're watching this on a mobile device, tap the small triangle on the lower right-hand side of this video and click the link in the description.